So what are the things that I don't like about this car, and what are the issues that I had, what I still have with it? Squeaky brakes. I had squeaky brakes from day one, but I found a way of fixing it. I mean, this is a common problem for
reach your destination
most of the cars.
Meters. The destination is on the
And
right
of
side
course,
of the road.
this car is no exception. Let me show you how I fix my squeaky brakes. Every time I clean my car, I like to use a rim and wheel cleaner. I also like to spray the brakes so that I can remove all the asbestos and the grease from the brakes. Have the perfect clean. So every time I use this, these brakes, the calipers become so dry, so they start squeaking. So as a fix, I'm using a brake cleaner. I'm just basically spraying everywhere. And I'm pretty much doing this every 2 or 3 months. Paint on the car. It doesn't seem to be the greatest paint job I've ever seen, because it chips easily, and the metal itself feels really thin. So I have a lot of bumps and dents on one side of the car. 1, 2, 3. The paint doesn't feel like it has primer underneath those layers. Look at this. And the paint does chips easily. I have it throughout the hood. I'm mentioning the front bumper. Stereo errors, especially CarPlay. Plug my wire, connect to my phone. The plug is working. It's charging. I'm gonna turn on the phone. Okay, connected. Android Auto. Unable to connect. Please check if the mobile device supports Android Auto. Okay, let's press nothing. Click OK. Allow. Let's wait now. What else do I have to do now? I'm gonna turn on the music. I have YouTube Premium, which is awesome, by the way. I don't have to hear to any yogurt commercials. It's reading. Oh, finally. Okay. I have to press again. Android. Please note that data will be transferred. Okay, I got it. Connected with Android Auto. Finally! Oh, please check your phone. Now wait. It's gonna take a while to start. Oh, it's pretty fast. Okay. It's working. It's working this time, but most of the times I got the same error as the beginning. The phone is not connected, the wire is not connected, or something like that. It's working now, but it's also time consuming that I have to press all these buttons all the time. It takes me like 3 minutes to get it started, when with the with your media, you just start the engine and start by itself. Plus, I don't like these wires hanging. A couple of times the stereo didn't start it for like 15 minutes throughout the life of this vehicle. So I'm gonna see if they can fix it this time. I don't know what the problem is, but apparently this is a common problem with the stereos. Premium gas. I don't recommend using regular gas because in my case the engine was really shaky when I used regular gas, and I also burned a lot of oil in between services. I burned close to 1 liter of oil in between services. So this is one of the reasons why I don't want to use regular gas anymore. And also, if you want to have 280 horsepower, you should use premium gas. So it's a lot of fun too. One of the downsides of the premium gas, of course, is the pricing. And for that reason, I have to buy my gas from Costco. And you have to deal with this lineup. Oh, well, this is 127 now. Okay, there you go. Lineup. Ooh. Service pricing. I think that the cheapest pricing that I got from this service was, oh, there's another GT. Is it GT? No, it's just a Passat. $230. Okay, let's see if they notice if I lower the car. Probably they will notice right away. Anyway, that's it for now. Okay, thank you. I'll leave the car for the day. They have to service the transmission too, so this is going to be a very expensive service. This is how much I paid for the service. $1,163.50 in Canadian dollars. It's close to 900 US dollars. I have to admit that it's very, very expensive for the regular service. I don't believe that I ever paid more than $250 for any of my previous cars in the past. And it does not include the oil change in between the services, because the oil change for Volkswagen is recommended to change every 15,000 kilometers. So I decided to change my oil after every 7,500 kilometers. So that's going to add another $150. I do get a slight vibration with my winter package and also with my summer package, which is the factory setup, because I use wheel spacers from the back. Without those modifications, the car runs perfectly. So it doesn't seem to be a balancing problem. It seems to be that the car is very sensitive. So every shop I went to, everybody tells me the same thing. Volkswagen and Audis, they don't like aftermarket wheels. So you have to buy factory wheels in order not to have this type of vibration. Now I'm on close to 100 kilometers an hour. I don't feel anything, but once you pass this speed, say 110 somewhere there, I do feel a slight vibration on the pedals and on the steering wheel. And I believe the reason why is because the aftermarket wheels, they are not hub centered to the factory hub. And for my winter package, I had to road force those wheels twice, which is very expensive. It's more expensive than regular balancing. For my winter package, I had plastic hub centering rings, so then I custom made aluminum hub centering rings. So now it's okay. It's not as it used to be, but it's still a tiny noticeable vibration at high speeds. The problem that I'm having with the factory wheels is that they are good looking wheels, but they don't have any offsets. And I don't like wheels without offset. I want my wheels to stay flush with the fenders. The reason why I purchased this big size engine, 3.6 liter naturally aspirated, because I was hoping to get a turbo for it, but I haven't checked the pricing. So apparently the cheapest turbo for this engine costs at least 10,000 US dollars with the installation and all the modifications required for that. There's a company called HPA Motorsports, and the headquarters is located in my city, and they are worldwide known for the modifications that they do to Volkswagens and Audis. And they modified this Golf R, and they put the engine that I have in this vehicle, and they created this 700 horsepower monster. I talked to them, and apparently that vehicle cost over $100,000. I hope he didn't get the numbers wrong in the email that he sent me, but that's what I got, $100,000 modifications. Now they have different packages for VR6. They don't have one for the Passat GT because they told me they're waiting for someone to come in the shop so that they can do the proper measurements from the vehicle. If this will cost around $5,000, I will gladly take my car over there and have a turbo installed. I'm more tempted to use electric turbos because of the instant torque that you get. And I know there is a company called Torque Amp that sells electric turbos, but I'm waiting for Garmin. Garmin, apparently they're gonna start fabricating electric turbos, and they're gonna start the production in 2021. So I'll keep you posted if I'm gonna get an electric turbo for this vehicle. Even with superchargers, I would love to have at least 200 horsepower more. I'll be happy somewhere around 450 horsepower